The Snow Queen. Once upon a time, in a small, pretty garden, lived two close neighbors, Kay and Gerda. Kay and Gerda loved each other like siblings. Every day, they admired the brilliant roses and wove wonderful fairy tales together. But high in the sky, a wicked troll created a magic mirror. This mirror could twist and distort, turning everything good and beautiful into ugly and vile things. The troll and its minions flew the mirror up, intending to mock even the angels. But the mirror slipped from their grasp, fell to the ground, and shattered into millions of tiny pieces that flew across the world. Unfortunately, two tiny shards flew straight into Kay's eye and heart. His eye could only see bad things, and his heart became cold as ice. Kay became grumpy, scornful of the beautiful roses, and even mocked his dear friend Gerda. He only found pleasure in the perfectly formed but cold snowflakes. One winter day, as Kay was playing on his small sled, a large white sleigh appeared. It belonged to the beautiful, icy-hearted Snow Queen, who lured Kay to follow her. She placed an icy kiss on Kay's lips, making him forget everything, the rose garden, Gerda, and his family. She took him away to her giant ice palace in the North Pole. Everyone thought Kay was dead. Only Gerda, with her immense love and unwavering faith, decided to set out to find her friend. The brave girl began her long, arduous journey. She came to a bright garden and met the old woman Anya. The kind old woman was lonely and tried to keep Gerda by hiding all the roses with magic. When Gerda spotted a real rose painted on Anya's hat, she was startled back to memory. She knew she had to leave and find Kay. Gerda bid Anya farewell and continued her quest. Along the way, Gerda met Hugin, a kind crow. Hugin led Gerda to a grand palace, saying a prince who looked like Kay had recently married a princess there. Prince Einar and Princess Lyra listened to Gerda's story with deep sympathy. Gerda passionately told the prince everything about Kay and her desperate search. The princess gave Gerda her warmest cloak and a sparkling golden carriage. Gratefully, the girl said goodbye and continued her journey toward the cold north. The golden carriage sped across the snowy fields, but soon went deep into a dangerous, dark forest. Here, Gerda was captured by a band of robbers. Robber girl Sigrid was deeply moved by Gerda's tale. The brave little robber hugged Gerda and decided to help. She lent Gerda her faithful reindeer, Bay. Bay the reindeer took Gerda to a small wooden house in cold Lapland. The kind Lapland woman, Marin, welcomed the girl and guided her to even more distant Finland. In Finland, the wise woman, Saga, granted Gerda strength. She said, "The girl's strength lies in her pure heart and her love for Kay. That love will conquer every challenge." Finally, Bay the reindeer brought Gerda all the way to the Snow Queen's gigantic ice palace in the North Pole. Gerda found Kay sitting motionless in the freezing ice hall, trying to arrange ice shards into the word eternity. Gerda ran to hug Kay and wept bitterly. Her hot tears, full of love, flowed into his heart, melting the icy shard. Kay cried too, and his warm tears pushed the shard out of his eye. They held hands and returned home, finding that spring had arrived, and they were no longer children, but adults. Their pure love remained.